Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm an airline pilot, and welcome to our first flight with the KLM Fokker 100. Now you might be like, hold on, first flight with a Fokker? You've done plenty of them. And that is true. However, we finally got the one livery that was missing from Just Flight's liveries choices, and that is KLM. Now, the KLM livery is available for the Fokker 70 by default, and the KLM UK livery for the Fokker 100. However, the actual KLM for the Fokker 100 was only just created by a third-party repainter over on flightsim.to. So I can't wait to hop into this one and take it on a quick VATSIM flight from Amsterdam to Brussels into the Brussels high traffic event. Looking forward to this one. It should be a quick 25-minute, but let's see what this flight will have up for us. Alright, so do follow me inside, and then we'll start setting our airplane up for today's service. One more word over here, this is my first flight with the Sim Update 5.1. You can see it's sometimes bugging around a little bit, like that camera mess up there. And it has also reset a lot of my controls, so if some things aren't working 100% like I would usually expect them to, then that is most likely the reason for it. Alright, anyway, let's get inside and prepare our Fokker for today's service. So, let's take a seat down here and get started. So, we do have our normal checklists down here. And then the circuit breakers are in, the fuel levers are shut, landing gear lever down. And then let's go ahead and switch on our battery. We do not have an external power unit, it seems, so there's no choice, but we are going to do the APU fire test and get that APU started straight away, since the APU is the only power source. Now, while we're waiting for the APU to start, let's go down here and start with our flight plan. So, starting down here, we got our weather, and the Amsterdam weather is absolutely fantastic, and then Brussels is looking really good as well. Amsterdam also is our alternate, so we are just going to come back right here where we know the weather is good. Now for our flight plan, we are scheduled to leave Amsterdam at time 1840 and we'll arrive in Brussels just about on time, cruising in flight level 180 for this short hop. Now they want us to take 3,500 kilos of fuel by default, and since we are flying into a high traffic event, I'd say we are just going to take that little bit extra, namely we are going to make that 3,900 kilos, so that we have roughly 20 minutes of extra fuel. Alright, with that in mind, let's go into the aircraft menu, import our figures. So 3,900, so that's gonna be 1,950 kilos fuel in the left tank and 1,950 kilos of fuel in the right tank. Then we can go ahead and start the refueling, and while all of that is happening, let's call for our catering services so that we got some last-minute coffee and water on board over here, and then we can get right into the setup of our airplane. So, let's start by actually bringing all those displays to light over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we are. Then we can go right back to the overhead panel. Over here, the nav light is going to come on, emergency light is going to come on. Then let's also switch the IRSs on, 1 and 2. Then we can do the engine fire test. And that is looking fantastic. Then let's do the second engine fire test. And that too is looking fantastic. Alright, so we got that stuff. Then let's do the smoke detector test, which is good. Then we got the annunciators, which are again looking good. And then we got the GPWS. And the flight recorder.
Terrain, pull up.
And finally we've got the warning systems. And with that, all the system tests are in progress. Then let's just go ahead and bring up some of our lights. Like that. Okay, that's all looking really beautiful over here. So, the refueling is in progress, and we are almost done. Now let's go ahead and align the IRS. So, Amsterdam to Brussels. And that's the sim brief route we got, so let's insert that one. And the coordinates are looking good, so let's hit Align IRS. Alright, and the company route is loaded. So, one quick thing that I am gonna do is to unlock and lock the flight control so that the yoke moves into a neutral position where we can actually read our nav display. Alright then, looks like boarding, looks like it is time for boarding here. Oh no, did I just hit prepare pushback? No. Ah, wrong button. Okay. Well, reset position. Okay. Navigraph lock-in required. Why did it disconnect me from everything? Well, quickly gonna do that one off screen. Okay, here we go. So, request boarding please, and we're gonna use the airplane stairs. And then, let's have a quick look here. The service door can be closed. Like that, and then we should have the Navigraph account linked in the background by now, and here we are. So, airport charts, departure, Amsterdam, taxi. I told you, the occasional hiccup could happen over here, because we are... So, I do believe it is the CUDA to Papa. Yep, it is. Fantastic. I told you earlier the occasional hiccup could happen because of all those resets that ASO will have done here. Okay then. So, very quick cockpit scan. By now refueling is complete. All that stuff's looking good. We can turn the strobes on auto here. Over here everything is good, and over here everything's good. So, moving down to the main panel, concerns airports traffic. The flight directors are coming on, and that right here is set as well. Alright, here we go, and then let's see the weather. So, 1022 is our QNH of the day. Like that. Moving over to the side, the other side is set. Down here we can also set 1022, like that, and like that. Alright. Want to make sure to listen to the cabin interphone. All the rest is set. Squawk machine off, 2000, and then we can set our call sign. Oh, what is that? Interesting. So, KLM83 Victor. Alright, that's looking good. Then over here, let's tune 1 to 1.5. Like that. Okay, and then we're good to go. Let's start our FMS setup. So, Amsterdam to Brussels, outlet Amsterdam, cost NX20, cruise level 180. For our departures, runway 27 is active. And we have the CUDA to Papa departure, insert, and then let's have a look into our arrival at Brussels, which is most likely going to be the ILS Whiskey, I think, runway 25 left. And over there, got the Woody 9 Alpha arrival. Here we go, Woody 9 Alpha, insert. And I will take the Flora to hotel. We'll see whether we need it. So, for our departure, straight out of 500, right turn 056, left turn 032, maximum 220. And we got 500, 56, 32, and when we look into the plan mode, that also includes the speed restriction. And thereafter via 075 to Lecco, Kudat and Woody, And we got 075 Lecco Kudat Woody. Okay, and we definitely would not have needed a FLORA transition. So, path key is on the final, everything above that. We'll just do like that. Okay, fantastic. Then let's go ahead with our performance. So, zero fuel is 32.1 and the fuel is 3.9. Okay, the rest is all looking good. Then let's go for our takeoff performance. And for that, starting with the airport chart, runway 27. Damn, that is a long taxi. Let's see if November 2 is an available intersection. Okay, 27. Takeoff run available. Okay, apparently there is no intersection, because we only have runway 09 figures. Okay, well then it's the full length, so let's go. Performance. We are departing from Amsterdam. And we got meters, and we got runway 27. So, all the rest is looking good. Import the live weather. And for our takeoff weight, 35.8 is expected. So let's just calculate that. 28, 28, 35, flap 0. Alright, then let's set our speed box. 220 for that restriction. 135 and 128. Like that. Okay, so that all looks good. Noise abatement procedure number 2 is expected, so let's put an acceleration altitude at 1000. And with that, we are done with our setup. Obviously, the maximum and optimum altitudes are quite a bit higher, so we are good with that. Okay, one more look at our departure chart to find the initial cleared altitude. Flight level 60. Like that, and for the speed limit, 220. Alright. Looks fantastic. Then we're all done with our setup, so while we're still waiting for our IRSs to align, I think we can go ahead and start the departure briefing. So, we're departing from Amsterdam Schiphol this evening. Runway 27, Kudat 3, Papa departure, initial climb, flight level 60, and the MSA is basically 2,000 feet. Extra fuel on time, we have got fuel for about 15 minutes. Now, our departure is going to have one hotspot, that's the crossing at runway 18 left, and a fairly complicated taxi route that we're probably not all too familiar with here in Amsterdam, with 27 only. Now, for our stop margin, we got over 1,000 meters, and the engine out sits straight at 25 miles, kilometer 3,000. If we need to come back, then runway 27 is in use, and more than long enough for any malfunction. And our takeoff weight is below the maximum landing weight anyway. I've got nothing special or non-standard over here, and if you've got no threats, then let's go right into getting our SID. Our IFR clearance. So, Amsterdam, departure ATIS 122205. Yes, no, maybe? No. Okay, well then let's call delivery.
This is all departure information Alpha.
And now we got
Main
natives.
departure runway 24. Main this all departure information Bravo. Main departure runway 24. Main landing runway 27. When 33.
Okay, god damn it, we have overlapping ATCs. Hello, I deselected you. Shot! Shot! God damn it, okay. Yeah, disregard that shit in the background. That's Microsoft Flight Simulator running some ATCs there. Well, let's go ahead and call for our departure clearance. Skipper delivery, good evening, KLM 83 Victor Information Bravo, request clearance to Brussels.
KLM 83 Victor delivery, hello, I need you on an odd flight level. Do you like flight level 170?
No, we'll go with 190.
Roger, flight level 190 is embedded, cleared to Brussels, standby, it's your seat.
Okay, looks like they are working on it. Normally only Say Intentions does that. VATSIM is usually pretty quick. But I'm sure he's going to get back to us. In the meantime, IRS alignment is complete.
KLM 83 Victor, you are cleared to Brussels via the QDAT 4 Sierra departure, runway 24. Initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 1000.
KLM 83 Victor is cleared to Brussels via the QDAT 4 Sierra departure, runway 24, climb flight level 60, squawk 1000.
KLM 83 Victor, the repack is correct, report fully ready.
Will go. Alright, so slightly different sit and runway, but that actually makes our life a lot easier. They've just done a new ATIS while I've been trying to get it. So I guess that they've just changed the runway now, because in the pre-flight preps 27 was active for both. Okay, well, we can close down there, squawk 1000, flight level 60 are in, then let's just get the QDAT 4 Sierra for runway 24.
Victor stability, hello, mission Bravo current, cleared in its book.
So,
AMD 3 Sierra departure, runway 24.
Runway 24.
Level 60, squawk 1000.
Captain Bravo, Randy 3, Sierra departure.
Actually, deselect this.
60, squawk 1000, transfer via 8 Victor.
Transfer 8 Victor, the repack is correct.
Okay, this is a little messed up now. How can we select that sit? Runway 24.
KLM 835 stability.
Okay, looks like we got the fullest sits down here now.
KLM 835 stability, hello. Unfortunately, there is a runway change, ready to copy.
And why is there no QDAT 4 Sierra?
We're just doing some preparations, then we can get our clearance.
Yeah, Roger, call me back.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see if we got that one in the charts. Otherwise, we may have to talk to ATC again. QDAT 4 Sierra, there it is. Let's see, anything? Oh yeah, we don't have RF, so... delivery KLM 83 Victor?
KLM 83 Victor, go ahead.
83 Victor, we are unable to accept the QDAT 4 Sierra due to inability for RF lags. We need an alternative SID.
KLM 83 Victor, Roger, call you back.
I bet he's busy right now. But he just told the other pilot that they are changing the runways, so I guess he's got a lot of work to do right now. Let's use our time, though. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. My name is Emmanuel in the name of KLM. Welcome aboard of our Fokker 100 and our flight to Brussels. Today's flight time is expected to be approximately 25 minutes, expecting a smooth ride in 19,000 feet. We are just finishing up the last preparations, and once that is done we will push back and start our engines, and we do expect short taxi to runway 24, departing to the southwest and then setting course directly to Brussels. Thank you very much for being our guests. Sit back, relax and enjoy the flight with us, and we'll get back here with the latest weather before we start the approach into Brussels. Thank you very much for your attention, and once again welcome aboard. Okay, so we got that. Now, interesting that the Kudat 4 Sierra is actually not even in the database here, because, well, most likely because of the RF flags that the airplane cannot fly. Interesting that it doesn't even show those. So level 190 is in there, as ATC has cleared. And, well, let's start with the checklists already. So that's the power-up checklist. Circuit breakers checked, fuel levers shut, landing gear selected down, batteries on, external power and APU on, IRS nav, emergency lights armed, exterior lights set, emergency equipment checked, oxygen checked, MFDs on, test panel checked, flight recorder on, aircraft documents on board. Circuit breakers checked, pins and covers on board, oxygen on, overhead panel checked, main instrument panel checked. Go ahead, Flight 3 Victor.
KLM 83 Victor, I got your alternative set, ready to copy.
Ready, copy.
KLM 83 Victor, you're cleared Brussels, Kudat 1 Quebec departure.
Go to Brussels via the Kudat 1 Quebec departure, KLM 83 Victor. Thank you.
Correct.
Alright, let's see, we got that one. So, 2-4 still in there, and then let's find all those Kudat departures. Kudat 1 Quebec, there it is. Fantastic. Insert. Alright, so let's find that one.
Delivery Alpine 58 Charlie Foxtrot on Hotel 05, ready for push and start.
Kudat 1 Quebec on off
Charlie
departure.
Foxtrot, 03, goedenavond. Expedition Bravo, Canadian 1022, contact ship approach,
So,
121 205, bye-bye.
that one seems to be the correct one, so let's have a look into
Bravo,
this.
QNH 1025 and over to approach 121.
So, straight at Alpha Mike 005, maximum 220, left turn Alpha Mike 003, and that one also has 220, and then via 004, Lecco, Kudat, and Woody, climbing flight level 60, and we got waypoint 4, Lecco, Kudat, and Woody. Alright. So, with that, we've got everything we need. The highest MSA is 2300 on the departure sector, and that's it. Alright, fantastic. Then we are good to go.
1205, QNH 100, transfer Victor.
So, prepare pushback and departure, please. KLM 83 Victor, request pushback and startup.
KLM 83 Victor, Mission Bravo, QNH 1022, contact ship approach, 121205, bye-bye.
Info Bravo, QNH 1022, 121-205, KLM 83 Victor, good evening.
Bye-bye.
KLM.
Scope of approach, good evening, KLM 83 Victor, request pushback and startup.
KLM 83 Victor, hello, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, KLM 83 Victor.
And you can fly Kudat 1 Quebec?
A firmware able for the Kudat 1 Quebec.
Very good.
Okay, fantastic. So we got that stuff, then let's do the before
Approach
starts.
start and pushback approved.
Pushback approach, transfer Victor.
KLM 70 Charlie, reduce final speed. Reducing final approach speed, KLM 70 Charlie.
Alright, seatbelts on, fuel panel set, windows and probe heat on, takeoff data checked and set, transponder set next PNDR, windows and doors closed, arms lights. Is announced and the beacon is on before start checklist complete. Right, ground from cockpit. Pushback and startup approved and the parking brake is now released. After that, start the push and you are clear to start the engines. Thank you very much. Starting engines 1 and 2. Okay, engine 1 start. And 2. And 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our aircraft. Your comfort and safety is our highest priority.
So, here's 15%.
All headset
Now, while that engine is starting, let's just recalculate the performance. Runway 24. Like that. Now, I am just going to reduce the takeoff run available by 200 meters, just so that we can take the intersections. And calculate 282835 and 50 degrees flex. Here we go. Okay, pushback completed, set parking brakes. Parking brakes set, and we are ready to start engine 2. Clear 2, engine 2 start. So there's N2, N1, all pressure.
KLM 70 Charlie, late clearance.
Do not inflate your vest until you are outside the aircraft. In the event of low cabin pressure,
And that looks good.
330 degrees.
We have TGT.
Runway 24, clear to land, KLM 70 Charlie.
That's all looking
Postman to
fantastic.
Go first right, and then skate Sierra 67, bye-bye.
be sure to secure your
Right, and Sierra 67, Postman to Go. Can we take Sierra 90, 92 in front of DHL? Yeah, it's also true. Thank you.
Alright, Grand Cockpit, we have 2 good starts. You're clear to disconnect from the pin in front and have a good day. Bye-bye. Talk to
Okay, for Delta 18 is free, otherwise you can take Delta 22. Oh, no thanks, Sorry.
Ramp agent, and she's got a pin in her hands. Fantastic.
KLM 83 Victor, contact
B4
Amsterdam 134.375.
134.375, KLM 83 Victor.
Transavia 8 Victor, contact Amsterdam 134.375.
So, before taxi checklist, anti-ice off, APU off, alert lights out, flaps 0, trims.
Cleared level 70. Flight level 70,
19.8.
27 Quebec. Delta 5 Mike uniform, hello, identify.
And here we go, and ground equipment is removed before taxi checklist complete. Amsterdam, good evening, KLM 83 Victor, request taxi.
Hello, KLM 83 Victor, taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24.
Taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24, KLM 83 Victor. Alright, clear on the left side, and clear on the right side. Let's go.
Delta 5 on Echo, hello, continue direct to Suset.
And I have no throttles. God, I hate it when they reset the controls with the sim update.
Ryder 5606, climb flight level 230.
Yep.
Climb level 230, Ryder 5606.
Now we got a stroll, now it locks up.
Hello, taxi Sierra 7.
Ah, sim updates are something beautiful, aren't they? Here we go.
Speedbird 2362, continue on the present heading.
All flight controls do seem to work, mostly.
Speedbird 2362. Lufthansa 411, are you on voice?
411, hello, flight level 390, trying to connect to PDL.
Lufthansa 411, thank you. I know, but first voice communications need to be established. So Roger to CPDLC.
Yeah, you are right, sorry for that, 411.
The other station was?
Transavia 8 Victor for taxi.
Transavia 8 Victor, taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24. To join Bravo at Alpha 4 behind KLM Fokker from the right.
Behind the KLM from the right, taxi KLM Sierra 7 to jump out or midget for Transavia 8 Victor.
Alright.
Two stations.
Skyway 7685, good evening, flight level 380.
Hello, Skyway 7.
Okay, the right side is clear.
KLM 098, the present head.
Pressure at the moment 0 for 0.
And the right side is clear, and the left side is clear.
Continue present heading, KLM 234 Lufthansa 26.
Lufthansa 26 Amsterdam, hello, flight to Suset.
Say again, please.
Direct Suset.
Direct Suset, Lufthansa 26.
Ryder 5605.
So, flight control check.
From Bravo.
Full up.
Right,
full down, neutral, full left,
Speedbird 236,
alright,
turn right,
and
heading
neutral, and I got no rudder. Oh god, sometimes this is so strange. And now we got a rudder. Okay. And the cabin is ready. Well then, let's go. With the taxi out checklist. Nav system set, FMP set, fuel levers open, lift dampers on, transponder on, and flight controls checked. Taxi out checklist complete.
You're going to need to descend shortly to Brussels.
Okay.
Speedbird 2362, continue right, heading 230.
Alright, so we're going to Sierra 7, which is going to be a little bit further ahead.
Climbing, flight level 140.
Stand by. Speedbird 2362, right, heading 230, cleared ILS, runway 27.
So the third to the right.
Left to 7, Speedbird 2362.
Ryanair 225, hello, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Ryanair 225.
KLM 83 Victor, ready for departure.
KLM 83 Victor sounds good, wind 330 at 9, cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, KLM 83 Victor.
Transavia 8 Victor behind the KLM, line up runway 24 behind.
Behind the KLM, line up 24 behind Transavia 8 Victor.
Samsung 9er Hotel X-ray, monitor advisory, good day.
Unicom, thanks for service now. Bye-bye.
Combi 2 Echo Zulu, goedenavond. Passing flight level 20, climbing 30.
Okay, before takeoff checklist, cabin ready, takeoff config,
2 Echo Zulu.
normal, brakes checked, strobes on, transponder Tara, weather radar on, crew briefing completed, and take off.
2000 feet on QNH.
Clearances received. Clear on the left side, clear on the right side.
Stand radar, easy A719 over to you at flight level 350 inbound Sampa.
Okay, ready?
19er, continue asphalt.
Take off.
Delta 5 on Echo, descend to flight level 260.
Stabilized. Set takeoff thrust.
Set. Speedbird 2362, remain this frequency. Runway 27 clear to land, wind 330 at 9.
80 knots. To the land runway 27, remain frequency, Speedbird 2362.
Walker 5, correction, Walker 40, disregard. Ryanair 5606, Throttle 131, decimal 1.
131, decimal 1, Ryanair 5606, vanavond.
Positive flying.
You're up.
098, right 090.
Right 090 for kilometer 08.
Oop, pitching a little too high here, correcting. So, autopilot on.
C27 Quebec after Sugal, fly heading 095.
After Fugal, fly heading 095, easy.
Fine for us. Transavia 8 Victor, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, the wind 330 at 9er.
So far, please make a Transavia 8 Victor.
KLM 83 Victor, passing 2100.
KLM 83 Victor identified, climb flight level 150, fly heading 210.
Climb flight level 150, fly heading 150. KLM 83 Victor.
Negative, heading 210, climb flight level 150.
Heading 210, flight level 150, KLM 83 Victor. Heading.
Speedbird 9er 8, contact the
Okay.
25025.
We don't need that anymore, the engines are running on climb thrust.
125, Speedbird 9er 8, good night.
Set standard.
09er 8, speed 180, right heading 200.
Right heading 200, speed 180, kilometer
And
08.
standard is...
334 Yankee, descend to 2000, QNH 1023.
Cross check, passing flight level 34 now. After takeoff checklist. Altimeters, standard set, MFDs checked. After takeoff checklist complete. And then we can switch the front landing light off so that we save a little bit of fuel there.
Amsterdam, KLM 1605, flight level 220 X-ray.
KLM 06, correction 1605, Dana 3 Alpha, runway.
Okay, fantastic. With that, we're on our way.
Clear Dana 3 Alpha, runway 27, descent flight level 70, KLM 305.
Then let's have a quick look down here. Everything's set.
Heavy at stand Foxtrot 6, request position start.
KLM 098, right heading 300, cleared ILS 27.
Right 200, cleared ILS 27, KLM 098.
So at 33.
Yankee, right heading 100.
So that's 23 minutes. Lovely.
Station for the push.
KLM 35, heavy request position start.
KLM 35, push and start the push.
Lovely sunset departure out there.
Personal approved, report 1 ready, 835.
Alpine 58, Charlie Foxtrot, cleared for
I would imagine you could beat that over there.
Cleared takeoff 24, Alpine 58, Charlie Foxtrot.
KLM 206.
Quite beautiful, isn't it?
Ryanair 225.
Just like that view out there.
And can you accept this as your final level?
Flight level 290.
Okay, so heading 210.
290.
KLM 83 Victor, flight heading to Woody.
Red Woody, KLM 83 Victor. Alright, that's also the thing that I was just about to think about.
Flying level 130, transfer 8.
Okay, direct to Woody,
64 Yankee, heading and speed.
nav and profile.
Heading and speed 180, KLM 234 Yankee.
Now that was an easy departure. Could have saved a couple of minutes on the ground if they had just told us it would be vector departure anyway. But I guess they probably have some internal rules that they cannot do that under certain reasons, and then approach can do it spontaneously. My guess. Okay, passing 100. Cruise released. Lights are off.
What is that? Climbing up to
And that's it.
for Ryanair 329.
And KLM 206, it's the blue van Alpha for
Okay, so optimal level shows us 180 right now.
Blufa,
And top of climb, top of descent. Yeah, I mean, not all too far from one another, but quite okay.
Amsterdam, good evening, KLM 325, then Charlie at request position start.
Okay, so Brussels is using 25 left as expected. The weather is fantastic. ILS 25 right is inoperative, and the weather is good with QNH of 1023. Okay, that's fantastic. Everything's set.
September 27 is status frequency for KLM 108.
Speeder 2362, gate Echo 18, enter via Alpha 13.
So let's go ahead and find our arrival charts.
via Alpha 13, speedbird 2362.
Alpine 58, Charlie Foxtrot, climb to flight level 240.
240, Alpine 58, Charlie Foxtrot.
So we had the Woody 9 Alpha on our flight plan, but could be anything. Think of style as whiskey that we're expecting. So 11035, 248.
Pushing set approved, KLM 325, the road, thank you.
Control KLM 23 Alpha, request for second start.
KLM 23 Alpha, hello, be aware of similar call sign on frequency, push and start approve.
Okay, minimum's 350, and there's 1000 to go. Vertical speed.
Lufthansa 260, descent flight level 260.
So 350 is set, and I have a feeling he's going to keep us here.
Descent level 150.
So let's just adjust that cruise altitude.
KLM 83 Victor, what's the best speed you can do?
KLM 83 Victor 300.
83 Victor, speed 300.
Speed 300, KLM 83 Victor.
Lufthansa 5 on Echo, speed 290 or less.
Speed 290 or less.
Okay, so cruise level 150 is updated.
Roger. Combi 2 Echo Zulu, contact Bremen 126.325.
Brussels 25 left is down there, and with that we've pretty much done our setup. Top of descent in 30 miles. Squawk machine down, and that's it. Okay, nice. Let's do some calculations and get some charts.
Beeline 3 Tango X-ray hello, climb flight level 250.
So, airport charts and parking stand charts. Then, performance, landing, Echo, Bravo, Bravo, Romeo, runway 25 left.
206, directed.
Meters, please. Outbreak low, import live weather.
8 Victor, climb flight level 250.
Climb level 25.
And landing weight 34.
Ryanair 3209.
What's that? 34.9.
6.325.
126, 325, Ryanair 3209.
On flaps 25, calculate. So 36
Station taken.
for the approach.
Ryanair 225, will excuse myself for 2 minutes.
It's approved.
Here we go, and 166 is gonna be a
We're trying
VFTO.
to call you a couple of times. Contact 126,
Alright.
25 Bremen.
So this is all looking good. We got plenty of margin, 1,500 meters,
6.325.
and that's it.
325, combi to
Great.
KLM 206, speed 250 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen from Flatex, this is your captain speaking. We are now halfway on our way to Brussels. The weather over there is beautiful with clear skies and a temperature of 20 degrees. Thank you for choosing KLM today. We hope you enjoyed your stay as much as we enjoyed our flight, and we're looking forward to welcoming you again on board our future service. Thank you very much for your attention, and we wish you a nice and safe onwards journey. Okay, passengers are covered, then let's go for the briefing.
Delta 5.
So, we are most likely going to fly radar vector at ILS approach runway 25 left with a minimum of 350 feet. Go around is to 3,000, I believe. Very quick check.
EC27 Quebec, descend to 2,000 feet.
Interesting, no go around down here.
Speed 220.
Okay, well, then we are gonna have to do that manually, so
EC27 Quebec.
let's just look into that once again. Go around is straight ahead at 700 feet, to the left climb of 4,000, so we'll have to do that ourselves. That's a little bit of threat there. And extra fuel and time, 37 minutes. Fantastic. Okay, so for blocked.
Kilometer Victor, contact Brussels, 131.1.
131.1, kilometer Victor.
Fly holiday 19 Delta, direct river, runway.
Brussels, good evening, kilometer Victor, level 150, heading to 10, speed 300. Actually, we're in Mount Woody.
Kilometer 3 Victor, Brussels Control Radar Contact. Set course direct Bruno, descent flight level 80, expect ILS 25 left.
Third Bruno, descent level 80, 25 left, kilometer Victor.
Kilometer 3 Victor, speed 250 knots or greater.
250 or greater, kilometer Victor. Okay, Bruno, is that Bravo Romeo November?
Ryanair 10 X-ray, Whiskey contact Amsterdam
Nope,
radar
Bravo Uniform November.
134.375.
134.375.
And gotta be that one.
Brussels Control, good evening. Turkish 4 Heavy,
Alright.
Turkish 4 Heavy, Brussels Control Radar Contact, flight level 350.
So that's
score
level change
7121.
80 Bruno in nav mode.
Turkish 4 Heavy.
And let's just clean this up. So this looks better if you ask me.
KLM 1700, contact Amsterdam radar 134.375.
Okay, level 150, 45 miles. Yeah, I think idle descent is a little steep here. Let's do 2,000 feet a minute. That should be just fine.
Brussels Control, Asterix 5 Tango Hotel.
Okay.
Passing 6047.
Asterix 5 Tango Hotel, Brussels Control Radar Contact, climb flight level 140.
So let's do the descent checklist, please. That's terrain clearance and FMS position
KLM3
check.
Victor, contact arrival 118.255.
118.255, KLM3 Victor.
Turkish 4 Heavy, set course direct.
Arrival, good evening, KLM3 Victor, inbound Bruno, flight level 118, descending 80, information India.
KLM3 Victor, Brussels arrival identified. Descent to altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1023. Continue present heading. Vector Zealous approach, runway 25 left.
KLM3 Victor, descend 3000, QNH 1023, continue present heading, vector Silas, 25 left.
Condor 46.
Okay, so we can start reducing towards 250 now, which is pretty much what ATC has instructed as well. So, level change, present heading, and then set QNH. And that's thrust check, passing 10,600 now. Alright, approach checklist please. Seatbelts on, approach settings checked and set, crew briefing completed, altimeters, QNH 1023, approach checklist complete. Okay, we're on the present heading, so we don't need to worry about that Bruno down there. And then 3000 at Parky. KLM3 Victor, how many track miles can we expect?
KLM3 Victor 30 track miles.
Roger. Alright, with 30 miles we can just continue that way. And we should be good. And if we're a little high at the end, we can always just use the speed brakes, and that's gonna be no problem whatsoever.
Condor 4628, turn
Okay,
left
cool.
heading
So
280,
that's been
descent
pretty
to
easy so
2000
far.
feet.
We are below
Clear
100,
approach,
we are
runway 25
preparing
left.
everything.
Left heading to 80, descending 2000.
I have a feeling we are gonna do something like that, so 3000.
Condor 4628,
Does look okay.
0 knots or greater.
I don't think we're gonna see any additional delay on top of that. Cool.
Or greater.
Just one quick check, elevation 175, so let's try to make sure that that is set properly as well. Not that a slight difference like this would matter in any way, but that's that.
Correction, Lufthansa 5 on Echo, Brussels arrival identified. Fly heading 120, descent
So just to confirm the second half of the approach briefing here. Flight director guided ILS approach runway 25 left, flaps 25, auto brake off, idle reverse, vacate the runway to the right hand side. Hotspot is runway 19, which we must not cross without crossing clearance. And that's pretty much it. Apart from that, nothing special or non-standard here, and I've got no threats. Anything from your side? Nope. Fantastic, then that's our briefing completed. So, let's just do a little speed reduction using the speed brake.
Condor 4628, contact tower 118, small 605. Have a nice landing. Bye bye.
Tower 118, small 605, Condor 4628. Thank you for a very nice service.
KLM3 Victor, right heading 220, clear Zealous approach, runway 25. Left speed 220 knots or greater.
Right, 220, cleared ILS 25 left, speed 220 or greater, KLM3 Victor. Set, 220 checked, we are on the proper QNH and cleared for the approach. Okay, then let's do vertical speed here. Fly ourselves into a nice continuous descent into the glide slope. Like that. Alright. So, let's see. Tower is gonna be on 18605.
60 information India.
Delta Bravo, Oscar Mike. Brussels arrival identified. Good evening. Cleared all corrections. Cleared Flora to Romeo transition. Expect
Oh, but that's...
approach runway 25 right.
Let's go manual.
Cleared Flora to Romeo transition. For RMP approach, runway 25 right, Delta Bravo, Oscar Mike.
Glide slope alive. Localizer alive.
Block capture.
Checked.
Arrival of Santa 26.
Lufthansa 126 Brussels, arrival identified. Fly heading 120, vector silent approach, runway 25 left, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1023.
QNH 1023, descent 4,000 feet, can you repeat the heading please?
Heading 120.
Heading 120, Lufthansa 26.
Lufthansa 51 Echo, turn right.
Oh, that's a beautiful look here.
Clear silent approach, runway 25
Just
left,
give me that one,
to
please.
altitude 3,000 feet.
Alright, heading 220, descent 3,000 and clear 25 left, Lufthansa 7 Echo.
Kilometer Victor, speed 160 knots or greater until 4.
160 or greater until 4, KLM 3 Victor.
Kilometer Victor, contact tower 118.605, number 2, bye-bye.
118.605, KLM 3 Victor, bye-bye. Brussels Tower, good evening, KLM 3 Victor, established ILS 25 left.
Is you calling Brussels Tower, take off sign?
KLM 83 Victor.
Kilometer Victor, Brussels Tower, Wijnavond, the wind 350 degrees, 7 knots, runway 25 left, continue approach number 2.
Continue, KLM 83 Victor.
Speed checks, gear down.
Not yet, that's a little early. Okay, nicely established. The speed instruction is 160 or greater, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just fly the green dot. That's gonna work pretty well here. Okay. Nicely established. With the engines in idle. That's how you save some money. So, just finishing up a couple items. We aren't actually clear to land yet, and the lights should be a reminder for that, but I just want to be on the safe side here regarding, you know, having to do everything manually and stuff while hand flying.
Condor 4628, taxi Foxtrot 2, cross runway 19 is on
Alright,
Echo 3.
get down.
Speed checks, flag 25.
And flap 25. So, just gotta maintain those 160 until 4.
Victor, wind 350 degrees, 7 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Runway 25 left, clear to land, KLM 3 Victor. Okay, landing checklist. Cabin warmed, altimeters QNH 1023, missed approach altitude 4,000 feet sat. Then we got the gear down, lift and armed, flaps 25, landing checklist complete. Alright, here's 4 miles, reduce in a final, and that's gonna be
Speed checks, flag 42.
137. Oh, god damn it, you don't look at the displays for a second here. But the glide slope warning is coming much too early.
Approaching 25 left.
Cabin is clear for arrival.
Thank you. Sometimes I wish we had a good first officer here who could do all the PM stuff for us. In the real world, it's so easy to fly. No, why are you saying flaps? No flaps. We are flaps 25.
Continue.
500.
Unstable.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Ground 121-880, contact 6 here.
You know, and then the speed is dropping because I have to go off screen to disable RAS, which keeps screaming at us because it thinks we're unstable while we're absolutely not. That's a little annoying at times.
Minimum
Continue.
100. Same rate.
No! Shut up, man!
30, 20, 10. Reverse.
Okay, manual brakes.
Sixty knots.
KLM 3 Victor, cross runway 19er.
Cross runway 19er, KLM 3 Victor.
Lufthansa 51 Echo, traffic is vacating. The wind 350 degrees, 7 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Lufthansa 7 Echo.
KLM 3 Victor, contact ground 121.880.
121-880, KLM 3 Victor, bye bye. Ground hello, KLM 3 Victor.
8 and Hotel Sierra, contact 468.
KLM 83 Vector, Brussels ground, hello. Taxi via outers, hold short of Sierra.
Taxi by the outers, short of Sierra, KLM 3 Victor. Okay, so just a very quick check. Outers northbound there. Alright, after landing checklist. Respectively taxi in. Exterior lights set, AP remains off for now, weather radar off, transponder XP and DR, speed brakes in, flaps up, lift dumpers off, and flight controls locked. Taxi checklist, taxi in checklist complete.
Condor 4628, contact Brussels ground 118.055.
Brussels ground 118.
Okay, so we continue here, and then Sierra is here.
Condor 4628 negative 118.055.
18055, Condor 468.
KLM 83 Vector, contact Brussels ground 118.055.
118.055, KLM 3 Victor. Ground hello, KLM 3 Victor, outers, short Sierra.
Condor 4628, hello, taxi, sir, correction, taxi after 8, Romeo 4, stand 155.
Outer, then Romeo 4, stand 155, Condor 4628, hello.
Ground hello, KLM 83 Victor, short of Sierra.
KLM 83 Victor, hello, behind the Condor 8320 in front, taxi stand 159er via outer 8 and Romeo 4.
159er, outer 8, Romeo 4 behind the Condor, KLM 83 Victor. Okay, 158, that's on the opposite. He said 159er, did he? Yeah. Okay, so onto Romeo 4, and then 159er. We can do that. So let's get ourselves some ground. What the? No comment on that, huh? Okay, so... Come on, turn left.
Airbus was down to again, beeline 700 for a Bugatti push.
I'm telling you guys, in the real world it's so much easier when you're doing just the job of the PF.
Speedbird 7 Bravo ground.
Alright, start AP.
Beeline 7 Juliet uniform, hello, wind clear of the KLM, behind, pushback approved, facing east, behind.
Behind the KLM, push approved, behind the beeline.
Ooh, that Condor is rocketing into the
7 Juliet,
terminal. I believe it. Alright, 159 for us, so that's going to be straight ahead for a little bit further. Can already put that away, please. Officially, you guys never saw the sunshade here. Obviously not supposed to do that. But you know, sometimes you just have to. Okay, so that's 165. That's a couple more gates.
Confirm hold at the end of interface.
161, and then that is our gate over here.
Speedbird 7 Bravo, are you with me?
Okay, 159. Taxi light off. So, weather radar is off. Guidance system is broken. Oh no, it is on. Okay.
Mike, hold your limit.
But no useful information on there. Like, I would like some parking guidance. But I guess that means we'll just stop somewhere here. Like this.
Beeline 1 Charlie Golf, contact tower 120.
Clockmark set, have you available? Alright. And the parking checklist, please. So, parking brake set, disarm lights announced, fuel levers shut, transponder standby, seatbelts off, exterior lights set, anti-ice off, fuel pumps off, window and propede off. After parking checklist complete. Well guys, and with that, welcome to Brussels. I do hope you enjoyed this one. Now let's see that jetway connect over here, because I do find those to just look fantastic. And well, with that, thank you very much for flying along. Hope you enjoyed the flight with us. Leave your feedback, and nothing's happening there, okay, bugging around, so be it. Leave your feedback in the comments underneath the video, like, comment and subscribe, and if you really love what I'm doing on this channel, I would appreciate a small donation through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the video description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you all again on the next one.